how is that for a combo? You've got the Mexican feathergrass, native to the southwest United States. In fact, it's native all the way to Argentina, believe it or not. And you've got the Mediterranean origin status, Limonium perezii right here. But more importantly, look at the color combinations of those together with this house. I saw this place and I just couldn't hold back. I decided I wanted to make a video. So let's go do it. Look at this place. It's just amazing. Look at this feathergrass. It's all blonde and beautiful. And
Hey, what's up?
oh, hi.
Hi.
I didn't see you standing there. Kind of freaked me out, actually.
What's going on?
Yeah. Well, I was just making a video. Is that all right?
Sure.
Yeah? Yeah.
What are you making a
Is this
video
your
of?
the plants and stuff? Is this your house?
Yes, it's my house.
Oh, cool. Well, maybe you could be in the video. Want to be in the video?
Sure.
Aren't
why
you
not?
Caprice?
I am.
Yeah,
Caprice.
wait a minute. Wait, yeah, no, I know you. Don't you? Aren't you? Didn't you just hire me to plant a big palm tree?
Yes,
Oh, look.
I did.
There it is.
I hired you to plant that palm right there.
Okay, I'm just kidding. That was a total setup right there. You know, I don't know how well it worked. May have not worked at all. But this is Caprice. This is Caprice's house. And before I met Caprice, I fell in love with her blonde hair on her ground. And then she showed up with pretty much the same thing. And I was like, oh my, look at this combination of this color of this house, which I thought was a purple, but I'm sort of colorblind, if you can believe it. You know,
No, it has a hint of that.
a little bit of purple, right? And she's like, well, we have to repaint it. You know, it's all cracked. I'm like, no, don't do that. It looks super cool when it's kind of like a little crackly, you know. I don't know. I think if it was brand new and all perfectly painted, it just wouldn't have the character it has, you know. Don't you think? But yeah, so there's all kinds of cool things here. I decided, okay, Caprice, we need to do a garden tour. Show us what you have before here.
All right, we moved into this house about 18 years ago. We bought it from a family that owned it for 50 years, and then another family owned it for 50 years before that. So it's had two owners before us. It was built in.
So this is what it looked like when you first saw it. It had the for sale sign in front.
It was built in 1889, and this is when we bought the house.
Wow.
And it had a grass lawn.
So that's
and
the
it
original
had
color.
hedges.
That's
the original color.
You're not the one who. I was like thinking like, wow, you look really artsy.
We
you got all
painted
kinds
the
of cool.
stairs. We replaced the stairs.
Okay.
They were rotting.
And what's cool? So look at the stairs, guys. The stairs are the same color as the house. But what's striking right now is the stairs are this beautiful terracotta color. Would you call that terracotta?
Sure, why not?
Look at the beautiful pattern on that. That just like adds so much drama to the place. And look at the beautiful lime green of the agave attenuata against the color of the house. It's just so cool. Now why did you pick this color? And then I'll comment.
Well, I was going to try to go for that rust color up there.
Oh, yeah,
but
right.
I had that, and
There's
it
a little
just didn't-
detail.
It didn't pop. And
There's the
so
rust color detail.
I kind of went more this direction, and it popped more.
Well, you know what I
color-wise,
really like
and
about it?
So I did that.
What I really like about it is how it plays off of the orange that you have in the brick and the poppies.
Right.
Look at that.
This brick I laid about 15 years ago.
And did you?
I laid it myself.
And tell me where did you get the
came
brick?
From our house,
Yeah, so-
mostly.
It's all recycled brick, right?
It's all recycled brick.
That's so awesome. I'm a big recycled brick fanatic. And you've got does the mailman really come all the way up to here?
Yes.
That is so cute. And
I just planted this lime tree here.
got your lime. Everybody
My
needs a
little
lime.
And I've got an orange tree I planted over here a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago. It's
All
been
right.
there. It was about that size.
Look at that.
It's an
Look at
orange
that.
tree.
Look at
It's
that. That's really
blossoming.
taken off. Right on.
And my teardrop trailer that I've inherited from
Yeah,
my father.
I saw the teardrop. That's
It's from 1947.
let's walk around the horn and check that out.
And the
Did you
lucky-
plant this status specifically
did.
to play off the colors of the?
I didn't,
house?
but I like status, and it's very drought
So-
tolerant. Almost everything
Yeah, you don't need to water at all.
Yeah.
So what I really like here-
Drought tolerant plants everywhere. Because
What I really like what you did is that you have this just mass of like lighter wavy color in here that contrasts against the building, obviously, in the colors. And then you have this complementary contrast against those two. So the whole entire planter here, on one side is status, the purple status and dark green leaves. And the other side is the golden of the Mexican feathergrass. And they're basically totally segregated from each other which means that they really can like create their own massing of color and contrast against each other in a big way. And of course, there's the occasional poppy hidden in. And so this must be pretty dramatic when the lavender blooms.
Yeah.
And you can just imagine what the lavender and the house look like together with the feather grass. So I'll have to come back and check that out. So is this a chicken hutch?
This is our chicken coop. We had
Yeah.
chickens for 10 years in the back.
Uh-huh.
And we had the kids. The kids are all college now.
Yeah.
And so we don't have chickens anymore. I was tired of taking
Is that something that should live at my nursery and I should grow chickens there?
I mean, chickens are great.
Yeah.
And we're actually trying to find a new home for our chicken coop.
I might be in the market for that thing.
Maybe we could do some trade.
Do a deal. Do a deal. That's pretty cute. I like the chicken hutch.
We just need to
And
repair the door that flips down here.
Oh,
and I
right.
can show you some more details on it.
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
interested.
And then here is the,
This is the
of course it
teardrop
goes with the
trailer.
house, the same color as
It's
the
a
house.
periwinkle, I guess.
Beautiful
color.
periwinkle color from Oregon.
Yep. My dad's owned it since 1987.
So that's a total classic right there.
Yeah, we are
But
a
there's some-
family of collectors in our house.
Yeah.
This is the tiki bar.
Oh, the tiki bar.
that I got from my dad. It's bamboo.
So it's a tiki bar. This is the magic tiki bar. This is like
We're
the
building
this is like the
this
time
building for
the
this
hot tub
bar.
time machine movie. This is like the time machine tiki bar.
This
Yeah.
is
Oh, look, there's the
our
time machine hot tub.
trailer. This is a trailer or a hot tub from a friend. We were just using it as a cool soak for a while.
Why not?
Moving it out this weekend.
And here we go. Caprice is showing
the
off her
bricks.
beautiful. But look at the color contrast just with the bricks against that color. It's so pretty.
So I haven't finished
Oh.
bricking this yet, and I still need to go back and repair.
Yeah, we
this a
thought
bit.
we forgot to talk about the brick that you personally laid for this driveway,
I
right?
personally laid all of the brick.
Right. And look at the but look, guys, look. Look at the very subtle curves she used in the brick. You see that? That's what makes it here. It's got the subtle undulations in it. And that really gives it a lot more character than if you hadn't have done that. I wonder if I could capture that looking this way. So tell us about the inspiration for that. Were you like sitting on the beach watching the waves one day?
I'm a designer.
Oh, yeah, I could tell.
I do architectural lighting design for a living.
Nice.
And I'm a painter.
Do you want to tell the world about how they get a hold of you?
Design, but I don't do interior design.
You can remain anonymous, or you can tell everybody how to get to your
Caprice
website.
Carter Lighting Design. You can.
Did you hear that, everybody? All right. You have a
Caprice
website
Carter
or anything like
Lighting.
that?
I do have a website.
How do they get there?
It's let's see here, www.ccld-design.com.
You heard it here. She's giving me
This is my
30%
office.
commission on everying that comes
This is
in.
my office.
Look at
We
that.
renovated
Again?
We did the foundation and we dug down and this is my studio and office. I'm a painter.
You
as well.
can kind of tell how cool people are by what kind of trinkets they might have inside the window. So there's all kinds of cool things
A
here.
lot of these are found objects from our yard. We have a lot. Have a lot of artifacts from digging in our backyard.
So how old is the structure?
1889 it was built.
Any ghosts?
Well, our daughter once, when she was little, said that there was an old lady who stood about this tall sweeping.
Really?
She saw a woman sweeping.
Trippy.
But
That's a good enough. Because
but
look,
that's all.
because look, I remember I said there was like a ghost house picture or something, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, Gary. It's right there.
So that's my friend.
I'm so
Scott-
curious on
my-
what's the
my
other
friend
side.
Scott McLeod painted these little paintings. I am a
Oh, okay.
art collector, so I.
All right, now look at this. Look at this color, you guys. Look at the color contrast on the bluish purple of the house with the really beautiful agave Americano with all of its different patterns it has in it. Okay, moving right along. I like how the Buddha's outside, but he's facing inward.
Because I look out.
Yeah.
so
That's cool.
this is
Okay.
what I look out at.
And then
These
we
are all
have
bricks
more
from the
brick.
Foundation that need to be cleaned. This
Yeah.
is remnants from the palm tree that came down.
So it came down. It didn't come down on its own,
Well,
right?
no, we had to
Yeah.
cut it down.
Yeah,
It
right.
died
They never come down there,
over
right?
the last year and a half. It had a big cavity in it.
Yeah.
This was our old oak.
That's a sad
California
story.
live oak.
Can we see a picture of that oak? 'Cause that's a
Let's see
sad
if I-
story.
yeah, I
Can you
can
find that?
find that.
Because that was a really sad story. Got some calla lilies going on here.
There was
Those are always good.
You can sort of see. That was the driveway before.
There's the driveway before
There's
Caprice
the
made these
oak tree.
undulating waves of
This
brick.
is looking back on our house.
Oh,
There's the
no.
oak tree. Let's see.
That's so
There's the
sad.
oak tree.
Look at that beautiful thing hanging
And that was
over.
the palm tree back in the day, like
Right.
20 years ago.
Okay.
It was over there that came out. That was this yard was mowed weeds pretty much, and an old concrete patio there, and some steps that we took out, and our deck.
And you left the oak. You're going to build a beautiful bench out of it. get a
Yes, the
chainsaw and cut the top off a little bit.
Yeah, we were trying. We haven't gotten to that quite yet, but I wanted to flatten it so you can make a bench out of it to sit
Right.
on.
You got your giant Monstera. This
Yes,
one.
I found a little remnant on the sidewalk.
Oh, you did.
I stuck it in the ground, and
now
and
it's
this is what it
the
did
rest
over
is
the last
history.
12
So,
years or something.
have you gotten in there to eat the fruit?
No, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, you can eat that?
You can eat that.
Oh my God, really?
So, yeah,
didn't
some
know
people
it was
say it's
right.
toxic, but I've never had that problem.
Wow.
They say it has like crystalline in it that can like make you. But yeah, you can just break this off here.
And it's actually.
Yeah. So the way you do it is you have to wait for this thing to ripen, and the way it ripens from the I guess you'll call that
Base?
The base. Well, it depends, I guess. Anyway, from the connected end all the way to the tip. And what these things will do is they'll kind of get soft, and it won't all ripen at once. You'll have to like kind of eat it as it goes.
Oh,
and
wow.
you this outer part kind of peels off, and there's this wonderful fruit that tastes like kind of like a pineapple coconut mix
Wow.
underneath it. But there are some people who say, oh, my father had like mouth problems for a while after. I'm like, what? I've never had that problem. I mean, I eat them as often as I could possibly get them.
Wow.
So that's something to know.
No idea.
Yeah. And so then you have some really cool queen palms. Those are always good to have.
Kind of
Pygmy
always-
palms.
we
Kalanchoe.
Tropical, because we've traveled to, like Thailand and Cambodia, and it's everything.
You've seen the other side.
And,
Yeah, once you go tropical, you can't come back.
Right. And so you can feel like you're on vacation.
That's right. And I like this big circular idea patio. What's the
right,
what's the story here?
All right.
I can
so
see it's a little.
When the tree came down,
Yeah.
this was just oak leaves before. But
Right.
Our inspiration is we have a well here, and the well got smashed when the tree came down.
Oh no.
And so we had to rebuild the well, and
Such is life,
And this outer one was actually deeper. And
That's
I made
permanent.
it lower, and you can actually see the water down in there.
Oh, look at that. It's
so
really
you
like
can
a.
tell where the water.
It's like a
table
real
is.
well.
It's a real well.
Wow, this is like old school well down there. Look at that. See
And
the
we're in
water?
drought right now, so that water's probably 12 feet down. When normally it went 3 feet down from the surface.
And you could even see the roots of all your plants down
Yes.
there.
It needs
Look
to
at
kind of
that.
be. Somebody needs to go down there and.
Yeah,
trim
can
all
we
this
see
stuff.
that? Is it focusing? Probably not.
Right. We don't
Anyway,
really use
I
it for
love.
anything at this point.
Are there any dead bodies in there? That's what you do with dead bodies. You put them in the well.
Right.
So that's
There might
what they
be,
do.
Who knows?
Yeah.
There's all kinds of bones I found. Maybe.
And you got this beautiful tree fern, beautiful Australian tree fern. This is a perfect climate. We're in Alameda, and it's a perfect climate for tree ferns. They
We have
grow in
our
full
other
sun.
palm tree that's doing
Yeah.
fine.
And then here
Seems
is
to be
the
healthy.
they lucked out and they got a male palm tree that doesn't drop any seed, thereby not having any issues with babies coming up. And I love what's her name?
Betty Boop.
Betty Boop. I never knew there were Betty Boop lights, but there are here on the Canary Palm, so that's
Many iterations
kinda
in
fun.
our backyard of the farm.
yeah. And there's all kinds of, you know the people that I get along with, the people that collect skulls, because I collect skulls.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
got a variety of skulls.
Yeah. So people that collect skulls are generally really cool people.
Skulls and artifacts.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And then
the old palm tree was here.
big
It was
canary
a
palm.
3-foot diameter palm tree.
Aeonium.
And it had a 6-foot base on its stump.
Okay.
We ended up having to get an excavator in here to dig it out, which created a crater here
Right.
and broke up the concrete that was there.
Yep.
So we put in a retaining wall and new fresh concrete and put in a gravel patio.
That's
with
beautiful.
a
And you
bar.
just put the fire
Just
pit
put
in.
the fire pit in yesterday. And
Nice.
we're building a shade structure over on
Oh,
the
wait.
side.
This plant looks familiar.
And that it comes from Golden Gate Homes. But I
Yeah.
need to find a better,
Isn't
bigger
that beautiful?
pot.
Isn't
It's
that
gorgeous,
pretty?
isn't
You
it?
know what you can do
So I
if
need
you
to find a pot about that height, that big, but because I want to set it here.
if you can't afford acupuncture, you just get in here and be like, oh, 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 do it, do it, do it, do it.
Okay, well, I don't have.
You got to make the noise.
Ooh.
See, see, is that? Yeah, it's a
I'm
little.
willing.
It gives you
I'm
just a
willing to
little bit
embarrass
of
myself.
a little bit of tactile sensation, you know.
So we have.
And look, all these cool. This is what I like. I saw these things in the garden. I'm like, I got to make a video. Oh no.
So this was our little quiet zone over here. smoking zone
Uh-huh.
for those who smoke.
Yeah.
You know, and we had
Therapy.
We had a seating area with this fire pit out in the center there.
Okay.
With that circular.
Wait, you forgot to talk about the trinkets.
Oh, the trinkets.
These are cool.
I picked them up at yard sales. These various things
love
over
it.
the years, and I like this wall. And
Does he have a name?
so these
This guy?
actually that my husband made when he was a kid.
Does he have a name though?
I don't know.
He should have a
I
name.
could give it
And then here's a one-eyed.
that I just picked up. I don't
chicken.
know, random.
Is that a chicken? What is that?
I think it's a chicken. Yes.
It's a one-eyed. I've never
We've
seen a
had
one-eyed
chicken.
chicken before.
This was our former chicken run, actually back here.
Well, you forgot to tell me about the plans for the box spring.
For what?
The
Oh,
box
the
spring.
box spring. The box spring came out of that teardrop trailer.
Oh, really?
It had a mattress on top.
You gonna
of
grow
it.
a vine in it and hang it
So
on
I'm
the
gonna
wall?
hang it on the wall, and I was thinking of putting air cactuses in it.
Oh yeah. That would
So
look
I was
great.
thinking air cactuses, but we'll see. I
Yeah.
haven't quite got that far. I've got to
See that, people?
need to
There's
hang
so
it.
many unique ideas back here. You can
But-
have fun.
Do you have any ideas on what I need to do with this? This thing's not. These aren't doing so well. I don't know what's going on.
You need
with
fertilizer
them.
and water. Also, you know what you could do to them? You literally could cut them down on the ground and they rejuvenate.
Right. I was actually
Sometimes-
considering chopping them
Yeah.
and letting them.
And then if you chop them down, you could even take the ones you chopped and stick them in the dirt and see if those grow. You know?
Yeah, or something.
Sometimes
so
look at the
they
long
need
view.
a little
Just
help.
noticing the long view here. I'm going to stand over in here and look at this beautiful view right here. Look at that,
This
people.
lovely apartment building on.
Now we're going to frame that out. It's going to look like it's not even there. There's your garden shot right there. Get a little aerial. Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, that looks really good.
So this is a work in progress here.
I need to get you some giant timber bamboo for that thing there. Or some interesting
Okay,
spray paint.
So the problem, see, I thought of bamboo, and the thing is, during the winter, the
It's
sun's
legal
over
now.
there, this is all in shade, and the only sun we get because the leaves are on off
Oh.
the trees is this little 1 hour of
Oh, I see.
sunshine.
Cut
And
down the
so
light.
if I plant bamboo there, it's going to lean in, and then it's going to block the sun from getting back in here during the
Well,
winter.
the one that I would
That's
recommend
what I've
leans the least. It's Bambusa Old Hamai. Remember that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Bambusa,
Bambusa Old
Oh,
Hamai. You have to watch the video. If you watch the video, it'll be in the video.
Okay, awesome. All right, I will have to watch the video.
And then okay, then we've got our. Do you know what kind of avocado this is?
Well, it's a whatever, pollinizing avocado, so that I don't have to worry about pollination.
It sure looks like bacon to me, but that's a really big leaf.
I
Look how
don't
big
really
that leaf
know,
is. Huge. And so
Got it, and I don't know if something's eating the buds off there. I don't really know. I'm trying to figure out.
here we go. There's one. There's a fruit setting right there. And there's more.
But
There's
I
going
think
to be
we've
more.
got lots of squirrels.
Have you had fruit on this one yet before?
Not yet, no.
No?
Only about.
I think you're going to get it this year. Here's another one. That's setting.
How
That
old
one's
is that?
setting. That's setting fruit.
Well, I said it's probably actually 3 years old. It's only a
And
little thing
this
like
one's
this when I
setting
planted
fruit
it.
in there. Of course, that one's not. It's gone. But yeah, they
I
can.
think it might be birds, maybe.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, this is a super fun. I can't wait. This is going to be a fun garden to see.
Yeah.
I mean, gardens are never finished, but when this garden's substantially finished, this is going to be a place of
So
like some supreme beauty
at
and
some
interest.
point, we thought of having a hot tub, like a round wooden one,
Uh-huh.
over there somewhere, but
Right.
we'll see. I'm going
Yeah.
to play it by ear after we start living in the space. Once the shade structure is built, it's going to be more of a corrugated roof, slanted roof, open on 2 sides, kind of framed on this side with corrugated on the lower sides. Bar around here, hang a hammock inside.
Just
And this hammock will probably go away, the hammock stand,
okay.
but we'll see.
So first you dream it, and then you just slowly work on it for 15 years. How many years? Is this 15 years?
We've been here 18 years,
Okay.
so it's been a slow.
What do you say we plant a palm tree together, huh?
I think that'd be awesome.
I'm going to end on
You
this
wanna show where it's gonna go?
spectacular play of color and contrast
You want to show the palm tree hole?
with the variegated cordyline that I can't zoom in on anymore against the house. Yes, so the palm. So we're getting a Guadalupe palm, people. It's going to go right here. This is going to look fantastic. It's going to fill the whole area. It's going to look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my little baby tractor. It's going to be able to reach all the way in there, just about. I don't think I'll have to displace those at all.
Those.
Yeah,
I
we've-
can lay
We've
out
got the
outside.
used brick all over again in here. So, all right, Caprice, you're awesome. So, does your husband help back here, or is it all you?
It's mostly me.
Yeah?
He will help me move some object,
Uh-huh.
and then ask me to help me with this, and he'll come out and help me, and then he'll go back inside.
Does he have an opinion
Nope,
about what you're doing?
He does not have much of an opinion.
Do you ever even give him the latitude of opinionating?
Yeah, I do. I
that's
ask him what
good.
he thinks all the time.
Okay.
But he just doesn't. He chooses.
Because the way it works at our house is
happy.
my wife doesn't really help. Well, she doesn't really contribute to the garden. She contributes to a million other things that are probably more important. But I figure, okay, well, I get free. If I do all the work, I get free reign.
Right.
That's kind of a good rule, right?
He gives me free reins. I mean, we have our,
All right.
rules.
All right.
He works for Amazon Music, so he's in there. Like,
Oh, cool. Playing me. All right. Well, let's go get this palm tree. Go boom.
Instant palm. Since we lost so many of our trees. This is our new palm. Very exciting. We purposely set it on a slant because I like when they kind of have a curve in them. It already has a little bit of its own curve. You can sort of see it. And I want it to, it'll self-straighten over time, but it'll have a little curve in the trunk, which is cool. Anyway, welcome, palm. I think it's gonna be exciting to have you here. This is from all sides. Woohoo!
Caprice, should we show them what it looks like now?
Absolutely.
How's it look from over there?
It's the best.
It looks good. All right, we're all done. We got our nice ring for the water around it. Planted it slightly proud, nice and high, and it fills the space out completely. Look at that. And this is the ugliest it's ever gonna look. It's gonna get thicker and prettier and more beautiful.
I'm so happy.
Right on, right on.
Yay.
All right, well, I'm gonna load on up and get moving down the road now. Okay, we have some more good content for the world here, and it's not those chicken legs, but those are cool chicken legs. What the content's gonna be is here from Caprice's house in Alameda, which we have a great video for. Caprice made somewhat of an error in planting this palm just a little too close to the house. It's about 2.5 feet away to the center of the palm. And you can see what it's doing. It's making sweet love to the house, which is not that big of a deal. So the amazing thing is these trees have a bit of intelligence in them, and they will sort of sense where things are, and they will actually grow around them. And so what'll happen here is this trunk will literally just go up and be, next to the house and brush next to it. It might put a little bit of pressure on the house, but not so much it's going to like ruin the house or anything. And but what you could do is your idea to like pull it a little bit to get it away from the house. I'm looking at this big giant tree over here, and I'm thinking you could mount a cable up there.
Oh, yeah.
And you can mount a cable onto this, and then get a car and pull the palm with the car to get it pulled away a little bit. And then your cable, you can hook up, those little things and like make a section where there's screws that could screw it tighter together. And then you're good. You're fine. No problem. You don't have to hurt the poor tree. So, but yeah, and it'll just have a nice lean to it, and it'll happily live forever after.
Do you think that this one over here, I think this one might be, but this one's further away from the house?
Those are going to be fine. Those are good. No problem. You got those far enough away. Yeah, eventually they'll clear the house and it'll be this beautiful.
Above there.
Yeah, you're going to have these beautiful canopies in the sky framing the house with these two palm elements. So I think definitely you'll be fine.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and then you'll have what you'll do when you pull it out. It'll be kind of crooked, but then it'll grow straight, just like the In-N-Out burger palms.
Wow.
Yeah, you've seen those, right? In fact, I installed your In-N-Out Burger Palms here.
Oh, really?
So I put those in myself.
Really?
Yeah, that was me.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna
have to go check that out.
Yeah, I do not tell a lie. That was me. All right, cool. Well, that's what you do with palms that are a little too close to your architecture. No big deal. Well. I am now in the
owner of a chicken coop.
better yet. I'm in the egg laying business.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So you're saying that like I get 6 chickens, and I can make about $100 a day selling eggs. Is that right?
Well, they will lay up to an egg a day, and
An egg a day.
but
So
depends on the breed.
So I have to get like $30 an
In
egg.
the winter they slow down and don't,
No, only
and then
$15 an
they
egg.
Start laying again in the spring. I mean, it's
That's awesome. All right. Well, your chicken hutch has a new home. If you come to Golden Gate Palms, and I'm successful, I'll give you a free egg if you buy a plant.
Right.
Free fresh egg, Or if you buy like a lot of plants, I'll give you 2 or 3 eggs.
Or you can pet the chickens.
Or you can just come pet the chickens. You don't have to buy anything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Caprice. That was totally fun. I love your house. I love what you're doing. And I had a great time in this old ghost house.